Because the foundation on which your life will be built upon. No more pain, no more pain, no drama. You say, I want a good life. What does that look like? When you say, I want a good husband, what does that look like?
What one thing can you change that can change everything?
Hello again, dear bloomers. You can have the life that you want. You can manifest the life that you want if you take these things I'm going to tell you right here, right now, very, very seriously. I'm going to give you a few steps that would help you along the way, but I need you first of all to work on a few things before you get into those steps, because the foundation on which your life will be built upon will be built upon the foundation of here, your mind, the seat of your thinking, because you will rise and fall to the level of your thoughts. The quality of your thoughts will determine the quality of life and success that you are going to have. And your feet cannot take you into places and spaces where your mind has not first proceeded into. So, you need to start reframing your thought process and how you think, because you think not in numbers, not in words.
What one thing can you change that can change everything? You could change your thoughts, and your thoughts are nothing but words contained in this little container. So I life hacked. I changed my thoughts, and I changed the subconscious behavior.
Scripture says that whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are holy, if they be of good report, if they be profitable, what should you do? You need to think on these things, because it is in thinking them that you can bring them from the realm of immaterial to the material world. And so when you start to think right, when you get your thinking patterns right, your thinking, which should be done in pictures, you should think in pictures. A good life, what does that look like? When you say, I want a good life, what does that look like? When you say, I want a good husband, what does that look like? What does a good husband mean? When you say, I want a God-fearing man, what does that even mean? A churchgoer, a pastor, someone who loves the Lord, or someone who is spiritually minded but not necessarily a churchgoer? So when you think, you need to have clarity of thoughts. Your thoughts need to be clear. You don't muddle them up. You need to be very clear about what you want, because those thoughts that you start to meditate on are the things that will stir up emotions in you, because your emotions are a biochemical response to the thoughts that are going on in your mind. And so when you begin to think on positive things, and think of things that are exciting and good and great and wonderful, it stirs up feelings, it stirs up emotions rather on the inside of you. There's a biochemical process that is triggered, and that biochemical process that is triggered on the inside of you will now lead to feelings. So if you were thinking on good thoughts, and they were stirring up the right kind of emotions within you, then they will give you good feelings. You will feel good about yourself. But if you're thinking on stinky things and they stir up the wrong kind of emotions on the inside of you, then you will start having negative feelings stirred up on the inside of you. Feelings like regret, feelings I've lost, feelings that are associated with pain, feelings that I'll never do well, I'll never be good, I'll never be great, I'll never have what I want. That's why you need to reframe your thinking and start to think right. And so when that thought is good and it stirs up the right emotions and you start to feel good things, that good feeling now triggers you to want to take the appropriate right actions. So you're thinking, emotionally stirred up, you're feeling good, execution. Now you start to think about, what do I need to do? Your actions. So when you start to go through all of this process, the first thing I need you to do when you want to manifest the life that you want, the first question I have for you is, where do you want to be? What kind of life do you want to have? Step number 1, You have decided the life you want. You have clarity, the life that you want, the husband that you want, the family that you want, the career that you want. You have it very well stated out. The first thing I need to do, what do I need to do to enable me to have these things? And the thing that you need to do will be in twofolds. There will be things that you probably don't have that you need to begin to want to bring into the fold, or there will be things that you do have that will not be needed, beneficial, helpful, will not be a plus to where you want to go. So you then need to start figuring out, this is what I need to add, this is what I need to remove. The second thing I need to do is, how do I need to put these things in play? How? The first thing is what? The second thing is how. Now, this is the critical thing, because you will fall or you will rise to the level of the systems that you put in place, your systems and your processes. If you're overweight, for instance, you know you want to get the right weight. So what are the systems that you need to put in place to ensure that you stop to feed on things that are not going to help you to attain the right size that you want? Is it food that you need to give up on? What kind of foods do I need to give up on? How do I need to change my life? What are the things I need to put into place? Do I need accountability partners? Do I need to surround myself in a particular group of people? What are the kinds of things I need to go? What are the kind of places I need to go to? Do I need a gym? Do I need to subscribe to the gym? Do I need to perhaps stop giving my number when you have the things that you need to bring home? For instance, what are the things that you don't need to bring things home that are not going to add to your life? When I mean bring things home that will not add to your life, I mean things like the wrong groceries. I mean things like the wrong man. If you don't want to keep giving your body away to every Jack, Tom, and Harry, then you know that you don't need to be giving your home number out to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, because if they come, the temptation will be great and you might end up on your back, and that's not what you want. So you don't want to bring home with you anything that will not help you to attain the life that you want. Food, friends, and possible intimate partners. As the second thing, your systems. What are the systems and the processes that you need to have? And the third thing that you need to do is to execute.
Knowledge is nothing without execution. There's people that actually know more than you, but they'll never accomplish more than you because they don't do the work. They literally refuse to do the work.
So now when I go shopping, I know I'm not going to buy such and such and such and such. I open my fridge. I've seen, okay, I'm where I am. I can see now where I am in the situation that I am in, because I'm looking at the contents of my refrigerator and they are not the right kind of things that I need for myself. Or I'm looking at my contact address and I'm seeing, okay, there are some numbers here that these ones are going to be my triggers. I should take out time to declutter. When you declutter your fridge, make sure you're decluttering every aspect of your life. Your refrigerator, your contact list, your mail friend list. Declutter in every area. Spiritual declutter, physical declutter, emotional declutter. You need to start, is one thing to identify, oh, I need to start going to the gym. So you found out where the gym is. You need to go in there. You subscribed to the gym. A lot of people have subscriptions to gyms that they do not go to. So you need to go and you need to start using that subscription, and you need to start working out. Maybe you need to add dance classes. Maybe you need to go to the opera. Maybe you need to change the kind of music that you listen to. Change from rap to classical music or motivational music. Songs that when you listen to it, it would uplift your spirit and it will change your pattern of talk, because what you listen to also affects the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you talk and the way you carry yourself. You don't need to listen to, oh, cried, I miss you, I'm nothing without you. You need to start thinking, no more pain, no more pain, no more pain, no drama, no more drama in my life. No, you need to start changing your playlist and start listening to different things. You cannot control what's happening on the external, but you can control here what's happening in your heart. And you can control here what you choose to think about. Change your thoughts and you will change your life. You will manifest the life that you want. Start with your thoughts and then set up these 3 things I just told you about. What I need to, what I want. How am I going to get it? And then you execute. And I assure you, you will have the best life that you have ever had. Go and prosper.